How are you?
Lee, I'm good. I'm good, my man. How's it?
I'm good, and I'm seeing you after a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, man.
And I felt very happy after doing video with you.
It was a great interview. I enjoyed that interview.
So today I want to know how you motivate people. I want to know the motivational words you use to make your students or the upcoming players, not only a football player, the cricketers or any sportsman. Uh, what do you say to them? How to improve their skills, how to improve their talent, what they should do to improve their talent. Because you're an experienced player, you have seen a lot of people, you played a lot of matches in different grounds, in different places. So I want you to
Mm.
motivate people who watches this video.
You know, myself first. When I need to motivate myself, ne, there are motivational speakers that I watch their videos on YouTube. People like E.T., Eric Thomas, um, who else? Inky Johnson. Those are the guys that just came out of my mind at the moment. But I listen to a lot of their motivational speaking videos. They help me a lot. So I would say to the up and coming players, they should look up for those guys and watch their videos on YouTube or listen via audio. Um, Another thing, you as a person, you need to be able to motivate yourself before somebody else does that to you. So I think that's the best way. Before looking for inspiration to somebody else, you yourself you need to be your own inspiration, man.
How to come out of the failure mind state?
Sorry.
How to come out from the failure mind state?
Or for from the failure mindset.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I know. I know. Believe me, I've been there. I've failed myself a lot of times, but I always tell myself that no matter what, there will always be an opportunity for me to stand up again, to get up and fight again. So you need to have that fighting mentality, that fighting spirit inside you. You need to take it out and you need to tell yourself that I'm going to do this no matter what, and nothing is going to stand in my way. Then for sure the results will come. You'll see the results.
How to be strong most of the time? How to be strong? It is not possible for a human being to be strong. So what do you say to be strong? How to develop a positive and a strong mindset?
Yes, there are those days that one would break because it's normal as a human being. You cannot always be strong, you know. But you need to find something that will keep you going, even if it's a book that is encouraging, something that you can read or something that you can listen to that will motivate you to make you strong. Just find something or listen to the music that you like. Just anything that will make you feel better and be strong again.
Is that possible for a player to be successful all the time?
Not all the time, I mean. There are times that you get knocked down as a player. Even the best players they face their own challenges. Best players like Messi, Ronaldo, they are sometimes they face a downhill, where they struggle. yeah, they face rough patches, but the will to go on and win again, it's the one that will take you out of that situation.
So you're a soccer player. What is win to you? Win, WIN.
Win.
Yes.
Winning means a lot to any player, my man, because when you play, you get on the field to win. You are not looking for other results. You only want to win. That's the mindset that you have as a player when you get on the field. But in football, they say there are three results: there's win, there's lose, and there's a draw. But winning is the most exciting and happiest part of a player. When you win, you become happy.
So what is success?
Success as a player, ne, it depends on what you. Let's say in the beginning of the season, when the season starts, everyone wants to be the league champions. So for a team, becoming the league winners, it's success for them. As an individual, as a player, winning man of the match, winning games, winning trophies with your team, winning those individual awards, that's success for a player. I believe so.
So a player should think about the success and win, or should concentrate on the process, on the game.
I believe that a player needs to focus on the game. First, you as a player, you play for the team. You cannot put yourself in front of the team. You always come behind the team. The team must always come first. You play with your teammates. You give your all for the team, and then the individual success will come later. Will come on its own time. You first focus on the team. The team must succeed first, and then individual success will come later.
So
So you
what
need
what
to be fully focused on the team's performance.
so can I say that you became very good human being because you played football for a long time?
Yeah, I believe so, my man. Yeah, football has helped me a lot in so many ways, my man, in making me become the person that I am today. It's because of football, because all I know is it's football. From the very young age, I've played football, I've made friends through football, I've been to places that I've never thought that I'd be in because of football. I've met so many people that I didn't even know because of football. So football have a huge have played a huge part in me becoming the person that I am today.
Soccer helped you in your
Mhm.
personal life?
I mean, football has helped me a lot in my life, and I think it made me the person that I am today. I am who I am today because of football. I've made friends through football. I've seen places that I've never thought I'd be in. I've met people that I didn't even know that became friends with them through. Even now on social media, there are people that I'm friends with because of they know me because of football. So football played a big role in me becoming the person that I am today.
So football is a team game. So two teams will play against to each other. So two teams want to win. Both teams came to the ground only to win. But at the end of the day, only one team will win. Why only one team will win, and how that team will win?
Okay. You know, everyone when or every player when he or she gets into the field, it's obvious you want to win. But you know, the results of the game is determined by the work rate of an individual or the work rate of the team. Whoever wants it the most is the one who's going to win on the day. So if you playing as a team as one and you fighting for each other, you really want to win. So in the field of play, you helping one another, you become one, and you have that one common goal to is to that common goal of winning the game. So I believe by working hard in the game, you get the results that you want. But
So what
yes,
is
in football, it happens that you cannot win all the games all the time. There are those games that even if you work harder, if it's not your day, it won't happen. You know, but you have to keep on going and keep on pushing, keep on fighting, so that the results can favor you.
what is concentration?
Concentration means, my man, from the first whistle, you need to be ready to play the game. From the first moment you are there, your mind is in the game. Your mind is not somewhere else. You are focusing on whatever that you are doing. That's focusing for me.
So, see, every team wants to win. Every player wants to be on a winning side, and nobody wants to lose. But at the end of the day, only one team and one side will win. And uh, why only one team will win? I asked you this question already, but my question is, I want you to be more specific. I want you to answer more specifically, because winning and being on the success side, uh, it is not so easy. It is very hard for them to concentrate, and you have to be focused, and uh, you have to be active all the time, and you have to see what are the loopholes, what are the strong points, and what are the weak points. And see, as a player, you are in the field. What is your mind? What you think?
For my team to win, I need to be fully focused. I need to be ready to work with my teammates. I need to be ready to die for my team. So, and it doesn't only mean only for those players that are inside the field are the ones who are going to win the game for the team. It starts from the bench for those that are sitting on the bench, the reserves, the technical team. Their mindset as well need uh, to be on the what you call this. It needs to they need to have that also to have that winning mentality, so that the instructions that are coming from the bench need to be positive, so that the team can work towards winning the game. You see, so the players that are inside need to work for each other, need to work for the team. They need to focus on the game all the time. They say the most dangerous times in a football match, it's the first 5 minutes of the game. You need to be very focused. The last 5 minutes of the first half, you need to be very focused, because those times the mind is already getting tired, because you're already thinking that, oh, now we are close to the halftime. So, and you get a bit tired at that time. So you need to be sharp. You need to focus in those times, so that you don't concede goals. It is better for you to score goals during those the first 5 minutes of the first half and the last 5 minutes of the first half. And also when you come back for the second half, that first 5 minutes, you need to be very, very focused so that you don't concede, you make sure that you don't concede goals in that first 5 minutes.
Okay. So a team was on the losing side before and came for the
Mm.
match. This is the second match for them. They are already failed and they came for the second match. And their mindset is, their minds are filled with the failure. So how to come
Mm.
out from that mind state? How to uh, rechange? How to recharge the mind?
Losing one game, it doesn't mean you will lose the next one. A game of football, it's like that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it also depends on the form that you are in at that time and the attitudes, the mindset that you have as a player and as a team. If you believe that you will lose a game, you will never win. But if in your mind, each and every player believes that we can do this, we can win this game, I believe that that team will win again. That's all. So you have to have the right attitude, the right mind for the game. You're ready physically, you're ready emotionally. You are willing to die on the field. You are willing to win the game. You give your all in that game. If every one of you give his all, for sure, the results will be yours. You become victorious at the end of the day. So you need to believe in yourself more than anything. You need to believe that you can do it. Even if you lost your first game, it doesn't mean the second game you will lose it automatically. You need to fight until the last whistle. Then you say, even if you lose, you say, at least I gave my all. So you won't regret it. But if you don't fight for your team and you don't fight in that 90 minutes, you just playing for fun, you'll never go anywhere and you'll never get the results that you want. But if you fight as a team, you fight as individual, for sure the results will come your way.
And as a writer, I'm a writer. As a writer, I believe that words actually affects a human being. The words, the words actually affect. You're a coach now, right? You're a coach. You was a player. Now you are a coach, right? When you was
Mm,
a player, you used to spend time in the ground, and you used to see the loopholes and the negative things, and you try to win every game. And I saw your videos kicking. I saw you making goals. Uh, you was a player. That was Loyiso Bolsiki was like a player, but now you become a coach. Now you become a
mm,
coach. So now you are training them. Now you are telling them what exactly works, because you know what exactly worked for you when you was in the ground, and you are training them, and
yeah,
you're teaching them, and you're telling them how to become successful, how to what you should implement in the ground and what you should not do. This is what helps you in getting the success, and you teach all these things, right? You become a teacher, you become a coach now. uh,
yes,
so it is that so the words you use, the words which come from your mind, your mind, or your body, you know the words actually affects the player.
mm,
The words actually affect the
yes, yes.
player. So what kind of words you use as a coach?
Okay, you know, first of all, no, I was a player, man, but now I'm a coach. You see, the thing is, with me, I don't want my players to play like I used to play, because now football is changing every day, and I need to look at the strength of the player and the weakness of him. So as a coach, I need to make sure that the player improves in his weaknesses. He also excels in his strength, you know. So I don't have to make a player to become like I was on the field of play. He must be himself. He must trust his abilities, and I'm sure that player will go places. You know, as a coach, I need to be positive to my players. Everything that I say, every word that I say needs to be positive. I cannot be negative at all. Positivity will change the player's attitude and his mindset. Everything that I say needs to be positive about him, about the team. I need to say positive things so that they can take that positive attitude, that positive mindset into the game. Even on training, I have to always be positive to tell them that, hey, you can do this, you can do better than what you're doing now. I need to make sure that every day they are trying to improve their game. That's my duty as a coach.
So in the last video, I asked you that how many marks give you for yourself out of 100 as a player, and you said 80 marks out of 100, and that was that was fantastic. And you can see your marks in your hard work that I put on, in the last video, the photos and the
Okay.
videos. People can know your hard work, the training of yours, the photos and the videos. They can see the 80% in them. Out of 100, they can see.
Yeah,
So
Manish. Yeah, I am that player that can give you that 80% performance or more than that. That's me. That's me. I believe in myself, man. I believe in everything that I do to become a success. That's me. I always want to try. I don't just want to sit and say I cannot do this. I always want to do something and do it with my utmost best. That's me.
now you change your job. You change your job. You was a player. Now you are a coach. How many marks you will give for yourself out of 100?
You know, as a coach, I'm still new in this job, ne? So I cannot judge me yet, but already I think now this is my second year as a coach. Uh, I started coaching during the year last year. Uh, I, I, but I've won a bronze medal with my ladies, the ladies that I coach from Buffalo City College, and also in the beginning of this year, before this pandemic, I won a Chancellor's Trophy in our area with my team, Star of India. So I think I have started on a good note. We'll see what the future holds for us. But we believe that we'll do great things.
You still didn't give marks for yourself.
I cannot give you marks at the moment, but I believe that I'll become a great coach one day.
But you started it positively as a coach. You said that this is your second year as a coach.
Yes. This is my second year, but I don't really say I don't want to say this is my second year because I started during the year last year. Ne? I didn't start the year being a coach. I was a player, but at school I was made a coach. So that's when I started to become a coach. I was coaching at the college, but also playing for my local team, which is Star of India. So then this year, I decided that I'm no longer going to play for Star of India. I'm going to coach. But also, the chairman of the team is the one who approached me about the job. He said he asked me to coach the team because I've been with the team for a long time, so he trusts me a lot. So and we've become good friends. So he approached me and said to me, I must take the coaching job. And also because the players trust me a lot. So some players they believe in the are youngsters that look up to me in the junior team. So it will be a good thing if I become the coach of the team. So I accepted the job because I was already coaching at the college. So this is the journey that I'm taking at the moment. And I also, you see, as you see now, I'm wearing a Shakes one-on-one top. It's a project that I'm running at the moment, whereby I coach players on one-on-one basis so that they can improve their game and become better players. So yeah, that's what I'm busy with right now.
So you was a captain for a team, right?
Yes,
Can I say
yes.
that? Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Can I
come
say
again.
that you did captaincy for a team?
Yes, 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 my man. I've been a captain for most of the teams that I've played for. I was given the armband, uh, and also for my province. From 2016 until 2019, I was the captain of the province. And in my team, Star of India, I only became a captain in my last season, which is last year, 2019. That's when I became the captain of the team. Because the other captains that were before me, they had left the team, so they were no longer there. So I was the only guy who can fill the captaincy. At that time. So yeah, I was the captain, and then from captain, I became the coach of the team.
Can I say that uh, the captain should become the coach?
Not really, not automatically, but if you have the qualities of leadership, I think you can become the coach from and also if you're passion, if you have passion for what you're doing, you really want to become a coach, you can do it. You need to
I
be
think
passionate about whatever you're doing, my man.
I think the captaincy skills, if you are a captain, you have to manage team, you have to motivate them, and you have to make them play well, and you have to uh, uh, inspire them. You have to tell them the good stories, or you have to make them strong because you
Yeah,
are the captain of
yeah.
the ship, and you have to be very very strong with the mind because you are not the
Mm,
same person. You're not a player like everybody. Now you are
yeah.
head of the team. You are the head of the team. Now, can I say that day that captaincy, that skills, all those management skills made you coach today?
Yeah, I think so. Being a captain, I think it helped me a lot in grooming me to become the coach today. You see, because I had a huge responsibility as a captain. So I was also always running the team most of the time because I'm the one who's doing a lot of things for the team inside the field and outside the field. I'm always there for the team. So I think and I believe that it's being a captain groomed me into becoming the coach today.
So, at last, what you want to say to the people who watches this video, not only for uh, soccer players, there are people who watches, there are players who are playing in different games, can badminton or cricket or volleyball or any sport, what you want to say to them, because you already have experience. You played a lot of matches and you did captaincy for a team, and now you are a coach. And these words will be very helpful and will be valuable to them in improving their game. What you want to say at the end?
You know, to any sportman out there, I believe you as a sportman, you want to be great in whatever that you are doing, in whatever sport that you are playing. You want to be great. You want to become a great player, a great sportsman. So that needs a lot of hard work. Nothing that comes easy. You need to push yourself every day. You need to train every day. Make sure you train. Even if it's at night, you make sure that you try to improve in whatever that you are doing. Try to be better than you were yesterday. So you need to push yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You have to be passionate about whatever that you are doing, or about whatever sport that you are playing. So you need to commit yourself in that sport that you play. So and I believe and what the sorry, and you need to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself more than anything. Believe that you can do it. There's nothing that can stop you in going forward. Have that
And
positive attitude, positive mindset. For sure, you will succeed.
thank you so much for giving your valuable time to me again. And this will be helpful for the people who watches this video for sure. It can be a player, he can be a player, or he can be a person who is studying, or any kind of a person, any person who is working in different field. Definitely they'll learn something from this video.
Okay, thanks, my man. Nice chatting to you, my man. We'll still do more videos.
Yeah, we'll do more videos. I'll come with some interesting topics, because you have experience, right? I want to ask more things with you, because I know you are a coach. You can teach well. You can tell what exactly works. I understood that in the first video. So whenever you're free, we'll do another video.
Okay, okay, no problem, no
Yeah,
problem.
can I put this video
Cheers,
on
man.
YouTube?
Yes, you can do it, my man, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Loyisi. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thanks, my man.
Yeah. Take care.
Cool, for sure.